Coach, I imagine you use these games as kind of like experimenting, what you would like for obviously the fall next year. But just your overall thoughts on this one, this team, Ashland team, getting a win, obviously just how the guys played.
I'm pretty pleased with the guys. Pretty pleased. We got a lot of work to do this spring. It's we didn't have a good fall. We know that wasn't up to our standards. So we're kind of leaning back into some key values, some key competitive values, and so that's what the spring is about for us. And Ashland. I knew this was going to be tough to get that score because if we dictate more of the possession and more of the ball, it's tough for us to break teams down. It's not necessarily what we do really well. So overall, pretty pleased.
Yeah, and obviously you don't have your full team obviously for next year, but it seems like you got a lot of freshmen. Obviously there'll be sophomores next year. Tyson, Adine, Diego Sawyer. A lot of young guys playing. What'd you make of them? Getting some big minutes, obviously some starts, and how they kind of are progressing.
Minutes are huge, right? And they're progressing really well. And I've seen that since January. The whole group really came back with a great mentality. Everyone just locking in to let's be as good as we can be right now. Let's be intense. Let's be accountable. Let's be tough. And the freshmen, those four you named, are really progressing. And these minutes again are really valuable.
Yeah. And obviously right now you graduate a couple of defenders, that were kind of grad students. You have Gus, Saul, Xavier, obviously a guy that will be a second year next year, but I thought he was really impressive tonight, in that right center back spot. What did you kind of make of him, and how much of a comparison is he to Joey Appanonu? Because he kind of plays a little bit like him a little bit.
No, I think that's the same profile, yeah. Mm-hmm. Longer guy, can really strike a ball, really good athleticism. Yeah, I think I keep saying it, these minutes are so good for him. You as a new player, you got a certain number of mistakes that you're going to make. And until you make them, you can't really learn from them. So we need to get you on the field in different moments so you can make those mistakes. We can go back to the film room, we can fix it. So valuable for him, and then valuable for that back three, really trying to get connected.
Yeah. Can you talk a little bit about Tyson? I know you got two strikers that were obviously some of the best in Missouri Valley that are no longer with the team, obviously Adine, but Tyson just seemed to be kind of on the front foot all game, had a couple of big chances, kind of. What did you make of him as a player, and how he's going to be obviously in this
Tyson's a killer, man. Tyson is fantastic. Tyson should have played more last year. He's, like he said, playing behind two really good players, and so it was really tough for us to find minutes for him. I'm excited to finally give him just let him go. And the more minutes we can give him, the more goals he's going to get. Yeah. He is on the front foot. He's hungry. He can score lots of different goals. Great competitor.
Yeah. And then the last one for me, obviously this was just a friendly. You got a couple of more spring league games, Ohio State and Akron. What are you looking for this couple of games? Are those kind of little things you're looking for each individual, or are you looking for a broader game?
We're gonna stay into our those competitive values. We want to be tough. We want to be accountable, and we want to be intense. And the soccer things, there's certainly areas we need to work on, but those are the areas that I thought we really lacked in the fall. In those areas, those are the foundation of our program. So that's really what I've been challenged this group to do.
Yep.
Oh, Coach, I was just going to say some offsides tonight, 10 offsides instances. Just your thoughts on that and sort of your opinion on working on that maybe in the future.
Yeah, that's too many. I think we did have a number of times when we just shot ourselves in the foot on plays you didn't need to. Some offsides you understand, but when you're on the weak side there and you can see the whole line, that's just kind of getting lack of concentration and offsides. There were a few other moments with our press and whatnot that we just weren't quite as sharp as we needed to be.